Okay, well, the White House and organized labor cut through a major knot last night on how to pay for a health care overhaul and extend insurance to the millions of Americans who don't have insurance. Now, Hans Nichols has more from the White House with this story. Hans.
The unions certainly know how to negotiate. They traded their support for the Obama Senate version of the plan in return for some $60 billion in changes on those Cadillac tax plans. Of course, many union members have those. Now, the next stage is for the White House to go back to pharma. They're looking to negotiate, maybe wring another $10 billion in changes from pharma. Remember, $80 billion was the concessions they had made. The White House will also be going back to the hospitals. They thought their losses would be at $155 billion. That looks like it'll change. Yesterday, meeting with lawmakers on Capitol Hill, the president sounded optimistic.
Today, we are on the doorstep of accomplishing something that Washington has been talking about since Teddy Roosevelt was president, and that is reforming health care and health insurance here in America.
Now, Betty, Speaker Pelosi was also quite confident. She said they're on the brink of passage.
And Hans, tell us more about the details, though, in the deal with the labor unions.
Well, it's all about that Cadillac plan and where the limits are for when the tax rates will be triggered. And now will be triggered on policies worth more than $24,000. That's up per family. That's up $23,000 from the original Senate bill. For individuals, it's $8,900 now. That's up from $8,500. Then in 2015, 2 years after this tax is imposed, the deal would phase out. It would spare dental and vision care. That would be excluded from the calculations. And then finally, for high-risk jobs like cops and construction workers, the threshold would be higher. It would be $27,000 per family. There's also plans for state and local government, for teachers and whatnot. Those kinds of employees, they will also be exempt.